Once upon a time. Damn it. I should not have looked.
God damn it, David. I can't take this.
Once upon a time, there was Iman. You can call him Imy. There was David. You can call him David. And they hip paused every day.
Oh my god.
On the hit pause.
How hard. I was trying not to laugh in that. Carry on. Let me. Hey, don't stop on my account.
Alright, join in when I tell you. Hip pause every day. They hip pause every day. One more time. The hip. Okay.
I can't take it, David.
We are live on a Tuesday.
No. Oh my goodness. Sorry, there's a dog with us. So apologies for the sniffing noises.
Yeah, he was really into finding out what the podcast is today.
Which is Linus Tech Tips.
Linus Tech Tip.
Second in our science and technology category.
Brought to you by the Hip Pause Podcast.
Otherwise known as Iman.
Oh, the podcast is named as Iman.
Well, the pairing of the Hip Pause.
Starring Iman.
Oh, you know what would be good? Would be if our names started with an H and a P.
We could do that. That'd be good. Oh, I was just going to make the worst joke ever because I was going to add H to your name. I was like, that's a bad idea.
Okay, yeah, let's not do that. And you are David.
Diamond. Diamond.
Diamond.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh, that's not bad, yeah.
What's the point of that?
Anyway. I don't really know. Right. We're getting derailed and we're only 1 minute in.
All right, Ivan and David, Hip Pause Podcast, where we do what?
We break down YouTubers.
Break them apart, tear them apart.
We intro them, we go over them, we
talk about their approach to the industry.
We do it all. Deep dive.
Why they should entertain you or not.
And you'll be entertained by us.
So today we're covering Linus Tech Tips.
Who is a tech YouTuber, I would say probably
the most techiest.
Like literally, yeah. The techiest one.
Nerd of all nerds.
The most in-depth, most, fanatic, PC building kind of
channel. So like, if you don't have a PC at home, just hit pause and just wait for the next podcast. But no, it's not, anyone can watch it.
Wait, let me hit pause on this for a second.
Yeah.
For the record. That intro was all David.
What do you mean? You wrote the lyrics. That's why it took me so long, because your handwriting's so terrible. But I was thinking for future intros, we should just write each other introductions about ourselves. So I'll write something about you, and you have to read it out. So Linus Tech Tips, which I'll start off by saying, I don't know if you observe logos on YouTube, but theirs is pretty simple.
Yeah.
It's not really a logo, it's like text with their favorite font, right?
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, I think that they...
Because normally it's a face or two or a logo. I don't know, just something I noticed. Like, normally big YouTubers, and I say big, like, after you pass, like, 5 mil subs, get, like, a proper logo.
Yeah, I know. I don't really know why they don't bother. Like,
I appreciate it. It's, like, simple. It's, like, we just like... Is it Comic Sans? Like,
they've got a nice colour, though.
Yeah.
The orange. It's a nice colour.
Yeah.
Oh, this dog will not stop moving around.
Yeah.
Beefy.
He wants to enter that
Sit
song.
Still.
Available on Spotify now.
I mean, it's not like they don't have a team. They have, designers, people doing the thumbnails.
Yeah.
They have a whole team of people in a big office that are doing this stuff. So I feel like they could put a bit more effort in. Although I've got to be honest, I like the colour. It's simple. I don't know. Maybe it works.
Yeah, I think it does. So they got 5.4 million subs, which is a good amount. And I know we covered Marcus Brownlee.
How many was Marcus again? Marquez?
I think it was like a 5.8.
Okay.
So not that that's like a standard for all tech channels, but based on like the constant views, it made me think that what you said last week is actually kind of accurate. That they may not get like one hit wonders with like 30 mil like in a view. 30 mil views in one video, but they are very consistent.
Yeah, they are. And what they get actually is they often have particular series that do really, really well. So they had one where they, their moving vlog is like their most popular series that they've had. And they basically, it's just them moving office because they were just in someone's house, just in the top of it. And then they moved into this big office with a big warehouse attached to it. And it was just a moving vlog. Do you know? It was about 10, 15 videos long.
Yeah, like normally moving is it's just one video. Just a little montage.
Yeah. But if you watch them, you realize like, wow, this was a big, big thing, you know? So I actually got to say as well, those videos are really good. The moving vlogs. Genuinely enjoyed them. But
do you know how many like staff they have in total?
Yeah, they have about, I think they have about 6 or 8 editors. Oof. They have...
Okay, slow down. How many videos do they make a day? I mean, no, not that. I mean, it's not like they don't put effort in their videos. That's not what I'm saying.
Maybe actually, hang on, sorry. Okay, so maybe they're not, those aren't all editors. Maybe there's like, no, I think they are. I think they have about 6 editors, about 2 like new business people. There's a guy that just does like team, logistics and stuff. Then there's a couple of people as well who just do, who basically just present, are just on screen. And then there's Linus. Like Linus is actually such an unbelievably busy guy. Like it's actually ridiculous.
His involvement is clearly
because he not only stars in the videos, but he also does loads of new business and stuff, and he also is starring in his Tech Quickie videos, which are another set of another channel he has. It's just ridiculous. So what happens is I've seen this because it's quite nice on his channel that the employees actually are in the videos. They actually sometimes they feature in the actual videos themselves, and they're just in the background of others. Like it's
what is funny, but I don't know if it's really a point, is big channels or successful channels or channels that get a lot of love is when they do that. You know what I mean? Like Rooster Teeth do that, obviously in many ways. Like every employee is kind of a star altogether.
Exactly. It's like
compared to others. So like I don't know what you feel about John Tron, where it's like solely him. Maybe he's just the most interesting and the others don't actually want to be on camera. But it's very refreshing when everyone can get involved.
It's actually true because, it's nice to see that they're actually a little community and they all actually care about this stuff.
Yeah, and like every community with a fan base, not everyone wants to like the main character.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It just helps.
So basically what happens is often the editors will come up with a video concept themselves. So like in their office, they have like a meeting room. Also, there's a video about him setting up the meeting room and it's sick. It's so nice. It's like all wireless. They like set it up to all be wireless. They've got gaming systems in there. They've got like couches and stuff. So it's like a meeting room, but it's also a pretty awesome hangout room as well.
Do you think it would be exhausting working for him? I don't know. I feel like because he puts everything in it, you as an employee to him should. I mean, you should, in fairness. Like, one, it's a fun job, I can imagine.
Yeah.
2, you got to be into it to be good at it, because they don't just brush the surface. They go above and beyond with whatever setup, whatever designs they have.
Yeah.
So, but do you reckon it might be a bit like, since YouTube is known to be, you just do something you love casually, the work isn't too hard at the end of the day, that looks like a real job.
I think, exactly. I think that is a serious, not messing around kind of job.
They take their hiring seriously.
So basically what will happen is the editors come up with the idea for the video, and they'll literally just approach Linus and be like, okay, we need to video this. And he'll have to get up and go and do the videoing and everything. But
I see.
He's just crazy busy. It's ridiculous. So pretty much, yes, that is a proper job. I know that Linus himself actually does a lot of overtime.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine him going home at 5. That he lives in the office.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, he literally actually does.
You could even tell what kind of, like, 14-year-old he was as well, like, in class. Like, he probably stayed late in, like, physics. Well, you don't do physics that early, but, I don't know, whatever science lab, and just try stuff, and just go home.
But the cool thing about him is that, well, I get cool is maybe the wrong word, but...
Cool when you think about it.
The thing I like here is that he is genuinely, personally so into and passionate about what they do on the channel.
Yeah.
So actually, let's talk a bit about what they actually do on the channel.
Yeah, which would be, like, I appreciate it will be difficult, but just bear with us, because unlike Marcus Bradley, like, you can't just define it like, oh, this is the type of video they do. Everything varies, but I guess you could describe the concept.
So they're a tech channel, obviously, but it's not just reviews. It's basically, it's like in-depth.
Yeah, curiosity with technology.
Yeah, it's a curiosity about technology. That'd be a good strapline for them, actually. But they basically will push tech to its limits. They do a lot of building PCs. So there's that. They have a lot of actual, like, really, deep knowledge and stuff that they go into. So they'll do like a kind of a fun, in quote marks, video about, building some ridiculous computer. They did one where they hooked up 16 screens to a PC.
Oh,
they had to get a custom desk made to hold all those screens. Like, it's imagine if you took a PC gamer or just someone that loves computers and just gave them unlimited budget and said, hey, go do something cool. Surprise me. Yeah. It's like, that is literally who Linus is. He just loves PCs. He doesn't care about making money. He doesn't care about making a channel. He cares about doing cool stuff.
Yeah, like his satisfaction at the end of the day or the year or whatever is not how I grew in subs. It's what I achieved.
Yeah, so a lot of it is those kind of big projects. So 16 screen PC. They did one where they water cooled computers using the whole room. There's pipes going over the room. Then they also do other kind of series like the moving vlogs. They did one where they go and try and build budget PCs. Like, you get $300 to spend going like...
And I like videos like that, as well as like the going above and beyond, because it's like, well, you don't naturally know the answer to like if it would work or not. So they've hooked you. You want to see what happens.
Exactly. They also do a good one where it's like ridiculous overpriced tech. It's like, what the F?
Like an iPhone X or something.
They did one that was like an HDMI cable that costs $1,000.
But why? Okay, do you know the answer
ridiculous.
to that?
It was like, it was like platinum coated, gold plated, blah blah, all this stuff. It's supposed to improve video quality, and they bought it and they tested
HDMI that brings 4K.
They tested it and I think they actually said, you know what? It is actually a really good cable, but there is no way it's worth $1,000. So they've got actually quite a bit of variety, but it's all definitely, if you're a tech enthusiast.
Yeah, but I will say that you don't have to be. Like, don't let that put you off. It's definitely watchable.
It's worth. There's some videos that are definitely worth a watch.
Yeah.
So one of my favorites actually are I said it before, but are the moving vlogs. And one of the things that's cool about it is that...
how recent are those? Are they...
I think they're probably about a year old now.
Oh, okay.
But one of the cool things is, like, you see Linus actually building all the stuff himself. So he goes and builds the servers in their new office. And everyone was commenting, like, oh, why don't you... you could just pay someone to do this. You've got the money. Like, why don't you just get some professionals in to do it? And Linus is like, why would I do that? I made this channel. Like, I love... computers. I love tinkering with things. Like, why would I not do this
Dexter's
myself?
Lab.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't see him calling his dad.
That's what it is. He's just Dexter in adult form and
and he doesn't have to hide the lab from his parents.
Yeah. So,
do you know their most popular video?
Oh no, what is it?
So I was curious because I like to see what's their maximum views that they've gotten.
So how many views did it get for a start?
Like borderline 9, trying to reach 10. So that I think like 9.6. You never forget. You'll never guess what the video is. You think it's all about tech, wouldn't you? Barely.
Yes.
So it's him unboxing an RC fire engine. So like, you know, those remote control kind of cars or toys. I don't want to call it
like kids one.
Don't say that. He might be listening. It's for grown-ups.
Okay, interesting.
But so that's what you're thinking about is what it is. And in the video itself, it is 6 years old. He brings it out. He's like talking about like how cool the responsiveness is. How you can move the ladder with one analog. Basically, it's freaking weird.
What?
It's weird.
I'm so blown away by this.
That's something you would do. That's something your dad would record you do when it's Christmas. Like, look. What's his real name? Do you know?
Linus.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. I don't know why. I always think Linus. Because it's tech, I always assume Linus is like Linux. So it's like it's not his real name, but
Incidentally, the guy who invented Linux was actually called Linus.
Oh, really?
As well. Yeah.
See, the more you know on the Hip Pause podcast.
Oh God!
Available on Spotify,
except it's not.
It's not. So the comment or the majority of comments are basically. Well, I like the top comment. Is basically, so I've been searching throughout all the comments. This is a commenter saying, I've been searching throughout all the comments. Why the hell is this the most viewed video? And then you see the next comment, I don't understand why this has so many views. And it just keeps on going because the video itself, he barely talks to us. It's just him happy with the remote control car. And it doesn't even end properly. Like this audio just cuts out the fire truck just goes into the distance, and it's like he didn't mean to end the video, but he just uploaded it anyway.
That is absolutely
so
amazing.
Random.
It sounds kind of nicely innocent,
I guess.
I mean, it's. I'll tell you what. It tells you something about the channel. Yeah. His most watched video is not drama, not clickbait. It's just pure like some guy that loves a bit of tech, I guess you could call it tech. You could
call it tech, yeah.
I would have guessed the top video would have been like...
You would have guessed or wouldn't have?
No, I wouldn't have guessed it would be that, but I would have guessed it would have been like the 16 screen one.
Yeah, because that's not that it's clickbaitable, but it's something that is like fascinating to know about.
And also, it's got like a gaming aspect as well.
Yeah, it would trigger so many people. Gamers, tech enthusiasts, people wanting to buy a TV. I'm like, whoa, you can buy a cinema?
16K? Like, what?
I do love in that video how he's in like so much awe, or like he's just like it's just his neck as he's turning around to like look. Oh, it's so much to take in.
So basically, they've got 4x4 4K screens. So there's 16 of these screens, all put together into one massive one. And he's trying to play Civilization. He's getting like neck strain from swinging his head all the way to the left.
I didn't even realize. I don't know if was there a way you can look at how he's holding the mouse? Does he have to drag it much longer by any chance? Or is it like the same distance? I can't.
That'll be a good extra to it.
But yeah, classic video. Definitely recommend.
Yeah, I gotta watch that one actually. I gotta check that out. So, have you watched many of his videos?
Yeah, I've seen a few. The liquid cooling one. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I actually do like. They have a playlist called, is it the WAN or the One Show?
Oh, the WAN Show. Yeah, so that's their podcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got a podcast vibe, but it's also suitable for a video more than a podcast. You could probably listen to it in the background, but to me, it's more like it's like a suited video better. But I do like it.
Yeah.
Especially with another host talking simultaneously.
Yeah, that other guy is also one of the founders. So basically, the channel was founded by Linus, and then by two other guys, and they're all still working there. and they're in videos and stuff. Yeah, pretty cool. Obviously, Linus was like the main guy. But they also founded Tech Quickie, or maybe Linus did that one on his own. I'm actually not sure. But yeah, that podcast is quite good.
I do like it, and I like how I don't want to say like they got an agenda for the day, but they list out what they're going to cover, and it's very like you can just pick the topic. We could probably
learn a thing or two from.
No, but guys. We cover one YouTuber.
That's true. Yeah. And their show is like what, 2 hours long, hour and a half.
It's pretty long.
Yeah, it's quite long.
So you think my intro was bad to this podcast? Well, I watched their recent one, which I think is something like Fortnite is bigger than what's the other one? PUBG. So he immediately starts it like, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen," or should I say, gentlemen and that one lady, that guy's mum over there. Like he was pointing to the host. It's like, whoa! I had to scroll down to make sure it was like a 2007 video where it was cool back then to like discriminate. So that is far worse than what I did.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's not him. Like he's a cool guy.
Girls play video games now. Yeah, okay? It's a fact.
But yeah, I did really like that video a lot.
Yeah. So what were some of the other ones that I liked? I've just got a list here.
Sorry to go back to that one. It's actually in that video where they were talking about the idea of like, wouldn't it be cool if you could bring Loot Crate to like a restaurant or like a fast food chain where you know, like where you pay £5 and you get like good goodies in a box. Yeah. Just like have that idea like a fast food or like even a gaming bar, you know, those kind of bars. Like it makes so much sense. Like $5 and you just like get surprised.
I like it.
It could work.
So what you might get
takes away the choice.
You know, you might get like bread and gravy, or you might get a steak and chips.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's
and then maybe
cool.
like a place that suits a chef's special. So they could throw in something that's just not on the menu. I don't know if it would work as an idea, but just the idea of combining two things people love.
I'll tell you what, if you did have a gaming bar, you could do that with like drinks.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Like you might get something alcoholic, you might get something non-alcoholic.
Could get poison.
Yeah. Whoa, let's slow down.
It's a gaming bar. You get poison in games.
Let's slow it down. Glad you don't own a bar. Jeez.
Yeah. Oh wait, now I'm gonna like digress again. In that same podcast, I had no idea, but they covered the fact that they have a channel called Linus Cat Tips.
Oh,
and it reached 100,000 subs.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, by the way. Jeez Louise.
Hey, look, it's got cats in the title.
But then,
okay,
yeah.
That's all it needs.
But then that's the thing that made me laugh is, dude, any longer we would have had to cover that when we did the pets and animals category.
Oh yeah,
this season on the Hit Pause podcast.
So one of the videos they did was with this LG super thin TV. Oh my god,
which we like kind of covered in Marquez's video.
So that's why I wanted to bring it up because so it's basically this amazing TV. It is tasty. It's like less than it's like a centimeter thick, and it bends, it flexes. Oh my god, it's so nice. You can just stick it on the wall. You just stick it on the wall. It's incredible. But what he did was, rather than just putting it on the wall like
every tech review out there.
Yeah, because Unbox Therapy has done this. Yeah. Marquez Brownlee has done it. Everyone else, stick it on the wall. Looks great. I mean, it looks incredible.
7-minute video. Looks incredible. You stuck it on the wall.
Linus.
Yeah, I actually have no idea what he's going to do.
A whole series of him actually making this TV into a window in his office. So what he does...
so like ridiculous. You've got a camera, you look the other side or something?
Yeah. So basically what he actually does is he demolishes the entire wall in his office.
As you would.
And rebuilds it in a way so it can house this screen inside it. So it's like set into the wall. With all the bezels hidden. I mean, there's barely any bezel anyway. All the bezels hidden.
Such a good TV.
all of the wires hidden, like behind the wall. All it looks like, it just looks like a window, and it's so crispy, the picture. It just looks like a window, and he's got a camera on the other side of it, videoing that direction. So it's just like it's just a window. And he was joking around because he was saying, I could have literally put a window in, and it would have been about 25% of the cost.
Yeah, 25, more like 5.
Yeah, 5%. Yeah. But where's the fun? Where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
You know?
They could not, I don't think they have an HR department. Like, no, Linus, stop it. Stop. Health and safety.
Yeah. So the finance department as well. Yeah, stop wasting money. I mean, it blew all the other guys out of the water.
That's how you do it.
I mean, he got like 8 videos out of that as well.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad.
And they were great. They were incredible. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
It looks absolutely amazing. I'd still probably like a window, but, you know.
Oh, a door.
A door, yeah.
Don't tell me how
lives
that...
in there, yeah.
Okay, how would a door work, right? You obviously have to do it portrait mode.
Portrait mode.
Stand your video that way, and then as you touch it, it just gives you like a hologram or like an image of...
Actually reminds me of, do you know Splinter Cell video games?
Yeah.
In one of the old ones, they had these doors in it that they'd be like see-through, but you press a button and they go opaque, so you can't see through them. And I thought it was so cool. I looked it up, and it's an actual thing. It's these windows that, like, when a current runs through it, when you turn it on, it just goes black, and you can't see through it anymore. It's awesome. It's so cool.
Oh, man.
Why is that not more common? Why don't we have that? I want that in, like, my car.
Who did, trying to think who made Splinter Cell. Let's just get on that. Is that Ubisoft? I feel like it's such a long time ago.
I think it's Ubisoft. Although back then, I don't know who it was. Maybe it was still...
Some random one.
Anyways. So they do quite a bit of, like, gaming geared stuff as well, because they review a lot of graphics cards, which is obviously gaming heavy. They do a lot of, like, PC builds as well. They did... So I'm actually, we're coming from different angles on this, because I'm actually, like, really into PCs.
Nerd!
And, you know, I built my own PC, you know, I like that stuff. So, but anyway, they did this one. It was a PC in oil. So, like, the PC is submerged in oil in a glass case. And it's like the oil, it's not like water, so it doesn't conduct electricity. Oh my God. So cool. So cool.
Definitely not in the long run, but the idea and the fact that just make a little video. Like,
and he makes it into a little goldfish tank as well. Like,
my computer's Aquaman. Oh my God.
But apparently it like wears out the computer super quickly. So the other thing I wanted to mention is just general point about Linus and the fact that he's really well known for being extremely clumsy and like just doesn't care about expensive tech.
Which you would think is the absolute opposite. When you spend so much time with it, you must have like a great respect.
Respect? No. He takes computers apart whilst they're still on and starts poking things inside it. Yeah. The best is when he goes to trade shows and all the companies have got their newest, most expensive, cutting edge tech on show.
He wants to like do a quick review or whatever on it.
He just grabs it with one hand, juggling it around. You know, people are like, "Hey, don't touch that, sir. Don't touch that.
It's just a prototype.
Don't touch that." He's like dropping things, unplugging things. He's like, "Did this used to have a light on it?" Whatever. It doesn't have a light anymore. It's so funny watching him do that and watching the salespeople like cringe because they know they're going to be in big trouble if he breaks it, which he probably will do.
Jake Paul of all like trade shows.
Yeah.
It's like we need him for popularity, but we're scared.
He's too excited. That's what he's like. Exactly. He literally turns into Jake Paul.
You've taken him into like the best playground ever.
Yeah. It's him with RC cars, you know?
Yeah, basically.
Next level excitement. It's ridiculous.
The funny thing about that RC car is So that was like 9 million. The next popular video, which is 6 million, is another RC.
Oh, really?
Video.
Oh,
and then
the sequel.
Yeah, and then that's it on like RC for as far as I could see.
Oh, really?
So it's like, interesting. Maybe I missed my
my
childhood.
Really particular random love.
Oh, and then at the bottom
Linus.
it said shop now, and I think it was $120.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Wow. Right, headphones for that.
Yeah, you could. Maybe one would say what type of headphones that person is talking about.
Well, we're not getting sponsored, so I'm not mentioning anything.
All right.
The employees also have their own channel as well. Channel Super Fun.
Super fun.
So this is basically just them. They're the channel where they can just muck about. It's kind of cool. Like the way that Linus is with his employees is kind of cool. Yeah. You know, one Christmas he gave them all Razer Blade laptops. It's like that's like a $2,500 laptop. Like, here's a bonus. New laptop.
He seems like that guy who would give bonuses.
Yeah, exactly. Another one, he was like, it was just a small thing, but he was like, here's $50 for you to decorate your workspace. And everyone just like put up cool posters and it's pretty nice. Like, it seems like a good place to work, actually.
Yeah, it does.
I'm sure they work hard, but it's like a good place to work.
It's like, did you watch The Social Network?
No.
Okay, that's the end of that story. Oh, really? You ever watched that?
No.
You're not even a little bit curious?
No.
Ah, okay.
I don't care. I don't care about how Facebook was founded.
Yeah, well, there was just this, like, this moment in the movie, which is very similar to, like, because you've seen the Silicon Valley TV show. Mm-hmm. So that moment where it's like, yeah, we just begun. Yeah, we got this set up and everyone's, like, getting into that time of, like, building the thing we know is going to work. That's how I imagine it is, like, at where they work. It's like, Linus is really into his thing, and then, like, everyone's working in the background, and it's like, they just, I don't know, it really works if you had seen the movie, so I'm just going to stop there.
Oh, for God's sake. But yeah, it seems like fun, like, everyone's kind of bantering around. But yeah, their channel super fun. I'm not really bothered.
How many subs, though?
Actually, let me just check.
Yeah.
But basically, most of their videos are like, I was thinking about 500k. Most of their videos are like, we pranked so-and-so in the office.
Is that the approach they're doing?
Yeah, like, almost all of them are just pranks.
So it's like watching the Office TV show, kind of.
Yeah, yeah, I guess so, yeah. But, you know, it's kind of fun. It's just, I think it's literally just for them to blow off some steam.
Yeah, because we've covered Ryan Higa's channel. So Higa is the main channel with 20 whatever million subs. Then they've got Higa TV, which is the same thing for all the employees that record and are in like little bits of scenes. On that channel, it's not like the employees use that as an opportunity to like showcase their own talents. They just use it to like literally have a camera open whilst they play board games or like some mobile games together. So it's really? Like you said, it's probably just to blow out steam rather than like see something new, something different.
I think that's kind of nice because again, although the employees are in the main videos,
exactly, yeah,
they're only in it a little bit, and it's obviously not their videos, so it's kind of just. It's like a good team building. Yeah. I know that makes it sound kind of dry, but it literally is. It's just like, you know, makes it a fun place to work and be.
From an employer, like, point of view, I guess it's also good because it's like, okay, this is a channel. Do what you want with it. So, like, if somebody, maybe one person in the whole team is, like, really good at art, can't imagine why there wouldn't be any reason why you can't have this little like segment like every month and just like put it on that channel because it's not affecting anything and it's there for them. So it's like,
because a lot of those editors and things, they're creative people, you know, they got into it because they're creative people. So it's good for that they have that like outlet and all that stuff. Not to mention like business perspective, you know, it just brings in a bit of extra money as well. So it's pretty cool. I think a lot more channels should do that. Also, it's an extra channel. If one goes under, you've still got backup, you know.
Yeah.
It's smart. So, I think that's it for this week. So, David, who do we have next week?
Oh, boy, am I looking for the I'll call it the 2-part finale, episode 19 and 20, or 9 and 10 for season 2. What is the category though? I feel
category I'm going to say is...
I swear it was like TV, comedy. Entertainment, comedy.
I think it's comedy.
You reckon? Alright, so next one we're doing my newfound love that I watch every Sunday now. They are called, and they are British as well. Not every day I respect British YouTubers. They're called TGF Bro.
TGF Bro.
And then...
But wait a sec.
Oh, yeah?
Do they really only post on a Sunday?
No, I just watch like everything.
Oh, I see. You save it up.
Then I rewatch old ones as well.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There's a lot to talk about.
Fine.
But that is that's nothing in comparison. So if you've been with us throughout the whole of season 2, this guy over here... Ivan is subtly, yeah, right, has been bringing up the fact that he wants to cover and his newfound love, which we'll do in the last episode, and that is, Ivan.
PewDiePie. You may have heard of him.
Yeah.
60 million subs.
Don't worry,
now.
I will make sure I'm hyped up as you.
Well, I'm going to try and get hyped up on TGF.
In fairness, we're doing it for each other. So, and it, really concludes this whole season. Covering 2 in each category and befitting.
So check back in next Tuesday for TGF Bro
on the Hip Pause Podcast. You didn't really sing that one.
I wasn't trying to sing.
Oh, okay.
I'm not doing it again.
So we're not doing it again. Are we saying bye now?
Bye.
Hip Pause.